Good morning. Thank you for starting your day with us and listening to another morning motivational message. Today we're talking about dropping the act. Morning and happy Wednesday. I want to talk to all the actors and actresses out there. I want to talk to everyone who plays the role in these streets. I want to talk to the people who have grown accustomed to putting on a front about themselves for the benefit of others. I want to tell you that no matter how well you stick to the script or how impressive your performance is, the person you cannot trick is you. The person who can't be fooled by your acting is you. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why do I always feel so tired, detached, conflicted, and confused about my situations? Why do I always feel out of place? You might be feeling burnt out or depressed because you've been fronting for so long. It's burdensome to keep up appearances. Perhaps you feel this way because for so long you've been playing a role and wearing a mask. You've shown up in this version of the truth, acting as you think others want you to be. You put on airs and facades and you conform to the unrealistic expectation of others. You show up a watered down version of yourself. You played the role for so long and so well, you start to compromise who you truly are in order to please the crowd. All that fronting will leave you weary because the person you can't perform for is yourself. At night, when you've left the stage and you're alone with your thoughts and feelings, you may feel discontentment. You feel this way because you're not being true to yourself. You feel this way because you've been conforming and performing, not honoring your unique truths. You feel disconnected from yourself because you've been pushing your true self aside to play the role you think people expect of you. Some people shrink themselves, showing up in the world smaller, controlled, demure. They hide behind the mask of being reserved, making themselves smaller so that others feel comfortable around them. People like this front on their own abilities and hold themselves back. Doing this leaves them feeling out of place, out of sync, and like an imposter. Deep down, they want to be uninhibited, seen, and have their greatness honored, but they've conditioned themselves to think, act, and be small. Others live exaggerated in these colossal, larger-than-lives persona. They take up all the air in the room, all the spotlight, and all the space. They make sure to be loud, to be seen, and to be acknowledged, even as they show up playing a role. They always find themselves center stage, directly in the spotlight, doing another song and dance to impress people. They've grown so used to playing this role that they bury their true feelings deeply. These people push away the discomfort that comes with fronting. They avoid looking at themselves objectively. These people avoid taking a real look in the mirror. And they avoid doing so because if they took the time to reflect, they would see that they weren't being genuine and that they've been performing all along. I've been both of these type of people in my life before. The reserved and unassuming. I've also been louder than life and center stage. Everyone plays a role sometimes in life. Everyone at some point feels compelled to conform and perform. Everyone has done a song and dance around the truth at one point or another. I know from experience, however, that you can't keep the facade going. I know that one day you're going to crash into your truth in a way that will shake you. You'll become so uncomfortable with fronting and putting on that you'll start to resent the version you've created for the world. You'll start to dislike yourself because the person you can't fool with your performances is always going to be you. The person who isn't impressed with your persona is you. The person who is begging for you to be real is you. It's okay to be yourself just as you are, without pretense or any acting. It's important that you know who you are and that you are comfortable being that person. It's important to understand that people's opinions of you do not matter. What matters is what you think of yourself. Get off the stage. Take off the mask. Drop the act. Let your guards down. You can stop conforming and performing. It's perfectly fine to be yourself for once. Who would you be if you were being true to yourself? What would you be doing different, if anything? Would you be connected to the things and people you're currently connected to if you were living truthfully in yourself? It's time to come out of the spotlight and to let your true light shine. I hope this message finds you well and in great spirits and health. I pray you have a terrific day on purpose. I love you, love you, love you. The cost of freedom is faith. Have a good day. I'll see everybody on Friday. Thanks so much for watching. Join us back on Friday where we're talking about not settling anymore. If you like what you see, make sure to subscribe, like, and share with a friend.